Hey guys, it's Jordan here. Wanted to make a video. Pokemon Day's coming up, so I'm like, you know what? I want to get back in this YouTube thing. We'll start with Pokemon Day. So I have a list here. There might be I haven't like footage on the screen of what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna dive right into this. I have a list here. So basically, this is what I want to see on Pokemon Day. Some guesses, some like predictions, some things that are probably never gonna happen, something I think is gonna happen. So let's get right into it. So the first thing was in CA. We're gonna get a trailer. I think we'll see the starters, which I'll get to do what I think they're gonna be in a second. We're gonna see some old megas and some new megas. Maybe one new mega. But I think the starters, what they might do, they'll show 3 starters, mixed starters, and I think they're gonna be Snivy, Totodile, and Litten. And they'll show them, I don't know if they'll get megas or not. They'll probably get regional forms. I'll show them, and then they might tease like you getting the Kalos starters later in the game. So it's kind of like in X and Y where you had the Kalos starters, then you got the Mega Stones and the Kanto starters. So I think it'll flip it around in ZA. They might show off, Mega, like a Mega Charizard or something, or they might show like a Mega, like Gyarados or something, and then they'll probably show like one new Mega, or like a tease of like a Mega Dragonite, a Mega Haxorus, a Mega Victory Bell, or even something with Zygarde. They might kind of like tease with Zygarde at the end. But I feel like we're gonna get a lot of information with ZA, maybe a new Pokemon, a new form, a new evolution, something like that for ZA. But that's like my main thing. Obviously, we'll have like a Pokemon Go update, Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Epic Remix, I think is the game, and just all the different mobile games. I think I'm forgetting one. Pokemon Sleep. And Pokemon Pocket. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a new expansion soon. They just have the Diamond and Pearl based ones, the Dialga and Palkia. I think it's Space Time Showdown. But getting to other stuff, I feel like we're gonna get a new mobile app, and it's one that I haven't really seen anybody else talk about. I feel like we're gonna get a mobile app, and it's gonna be Pokemon Ranger. Now, if you don't know, Pokemon Ranger is the games on the DS where you like going around. It's like a story, and you went out and use a stylus on the bottom screen to like circle around the Pokemon and catch them. Well, the Switch had the touchscreen, but it's kind of hard. Like me, I stream and make YouTube videos. It's kind of hard. So I have this in the dock and do that. And we don't need motion controls. We don't need this crap again. Right, let's go. Put that back up. But I feel like it'll be on the phone. It'll be really easy to just put it on the phone. You use your finger to kind of like stylus and you control it. With like the regular buttons. I know a lot of emulators do, like a lot of emulators and games on mobile use like a joystick and just touch the screen and drag around. And when you're like encountering a Pokemon, you just do your finger around and catch it. So either be a port of the other 3, or maybe a new Ranger and it connects to home, so you can get like different Pokemon and like new events. It wouldn't be like kind of like a game you just buy and then it's just that, and they don't do too much with it. Speaking of mobile apps, have an idea for basically bringing back the Pokewalker to where you have the Pokewalker like on your phone and you can send Pokemon back and forth from home, which home's gonna be a big deal for most of this video. But basically the Pokewalker, you put your Pokemon in it and then you walk around and then you can take a Pokemon out, and it's just you get like some items and stuff you can send to like Scarlet or Violet or CA or Gen 10, whatever game is out at the time. But I know like Pokemon Go is like, the buddy system in Pokemon Go, but there's really not a lot of incentive to do that. So I feel like having like even like inside a home, or like an app outside a home, or even like a little like Pokewalker, an actual physical device, bringing that back would be pretty cool, because that might get people moving, get people active, and it's a little side thing to do. It's not like you don't have to really focus on it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. There's nothing really exclusive, hopefully, because having stuff be exclusive to certain apps is kind of stupid in my opinion. Like the whole Mountain, Melmetal, and was it Roman for Gimme Goal? in Go, I feel like it's kind of stupid. Like, they like, let us get it in the base game, and you can get it in the side game, but give us other options. Um, Speaking of home, now, it's an idea that I have. I might make a video on it later. I'm gonna throw it out there now. Is they might do ports. So if you get ZA, I think ZA is gonna come out in June. And I feel like for the later half of the year, what do we do? One option is ports. They bring red and blue, gold and silver, crystal, yellow, and maybe like Gen 3, and Gen 3 is like the big selling point, like you have to wait till November. So like after ZA, they like kind of pepper these games, and then the big ones are Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green at the end of the year. And but the big thing is, we've seen currently with home, you can take a mod from Gen 8 and bring to Gen 9 and bring it back to Gen 8. And it like saves the data. So I think if they bring ports over, that the twist would be, I have my, let's say the Mewtwo from the 7-star raid, like the Mighty Smart Mewtwo. I'm able to take that Mewtwo and put it into Fire Red, Leaf Green, into Emerald, into Gold, Silver, and Crystal, in these older games and bring them out. Because, people like me, I like collecting ribbons on my Pokemon, so let's say I got them on, oh, I want this ribbon, I can't get it, I can't transfer it back at the moment. But I feel like if you take, I'll be able to like take that Mewtwo, put it into Fire Red, Leaf Green, get the whatever ribbons, put it in Emerald, get the ribbon, and bring it back. So like now my Mewtwo, even though I caught it in Scarlet Violet, can have these ribbons from the older games. And also gives people a chance to play these games and the events. So like Deoxys, Celebi, I know Gen 3 games have like Deoxys, Mew, and Hone with the events. So it's good, like Shiny Hunt Deoxys, Shiny Hunt the Mew, and it'll be the first time if something like this happens, it'll be the first time that Mew will be able to be Shiny Hunted in English. Because I think right now you can only technically get it in Japanese. I might be wrong. It's kind of, don't really know. But anyway, so sell them $10 a pop. Here you go. And you sprinkle them through the year. Release Gen 1, then Gen 2, and then Gen 3, and then the remakes. Kind of like pepper them every like 2-3 months. And now kind of hold us over until next year. But also, for like another thing with homes, I feel like they need to do more with home. Like they need to do more with home. Like I want to be able to move my Pokemon around and do things with them, because I spend time and effort catching these mons. So I feel like they should do like a Pokemon Ranch. They can make it in home or outside of home. A Pokemon Ranch is a way if you like play your Pokemon, you can see them and stuff. But basically turn it into like a picnic or a daycare for your phone. So you would move the Pokemon in. Let's say you can move in a certain amount, but then you can have like 2 in like the daycare on the app, and you have like a Ditto and like, let's just say my favorite Pokemon's Carnivine. You have those 2 in like that ranch thing, like a picnic inside the phone. And you're like, alright, you gotta go to work. So you put the phone in your pocket and actually moving around. You can even integrate the Pokewalker and all this together, which make it one big app. So you're walking around and it'll breed the eggs and it'll hatch the eggs and walk, kind of like Pokemon Go. Except it's like kind of automatic, so you get a limit of like, let's say, 10 eggs or 20 eggs or 30. They'll probably charge you like the base is like 10, and you get paid to have like 30 spaces for eggs. And it'd be a way for you to like shiny hunt, IV breed and stuff like that. So I don't have to play the game. I gotta work. I ain't got time to like breed in the game. You like breed in this app. So it's like, and then you can like, they can monetize, one more slots for eggs. They can do on an item where it's like, hey, if you buy this item and use it, you have a higher chance for higher IVs. They could do one like an event where like, oh, if you use the app this weekend, you have a higher chance for shinies. They can do little stuff like that, and there's another avenue for money for them. But it's a way for people who don't have the time to like breed for competitive. Even though it is easy, but it's not easy. Like it's not stupid easy yet. And I feel like there's still a lot they could do, make like breeding and getting competitive stuff ready even more. So like, instead of having to add like items to the game, I can just breed them on my phone, in the app. So just call it Pokemon Ranch on the move, or Pokemon Ranch Go. Just throw the Go on it, and then you can like release them to the ranch. So like instead of like having to take them into home, you put them like release them to the ranch, and after you do some mini, you get like a Pokemon out of it. So then instead of like breed and stuff. Because I think in my Pokemon Ranch, you're able to get like Fion and Mew after a certain amount of Pokemon in. But instead of a certain Pokemon in, it's how a certain Pokemon bred. So you play the app, and breed the Pokemon. Now there are some things that I think might happen, but they're kind of like I'm just grasping at straw, grasping at air with these. A Black and White remake getting announced or teased for this year. Now, I think, personally, like I said earlier, CA is going to come out in summer. May to July. That's what I'm thinking. So what do? They don't do ports in the holiday, end of the year. I feel like Ilka hasn't done anything in a little bit. We had BDSP, which weren't very well received, generally. They're not bad games, but they're not great, in my opinion. But that's besides the point. But I feel like they've been doing something. There's been some rumors and stuff coming around. I don't think it's a Let's Go game. I think it's going to be a faithful remake, or like a remake with a slight twist. Maybe they'll have Terra, maybe they'll have Mega, something, maybe a Let's Go style, but not the catching mechanic. Something like that. But, I mean, I can see them not announcing anything, it just be ZA and nothing else. I mean, then, like, in the holiday, we get, like, a free DLC, or even get paid DLC for ZA. But, those are some of my ideas. If you want to, like, want a video of me, like, explaining in more detail, because I have a list here, and, like, it just goes forever, all these little ideas. If you want to see more, like, some ideas, like, broken down in your volume, let me know, but I've been working on this video, like, this idea for the last couple weeks, so, like, gotta get it out, but, hopefully, I'll be able to come back. I got some plans for some videos coming out with my buddy Iro, so looking forward to that. But yeah, let me know, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? What do you want to see more of? And, of course, like, what you want me to talk about? But, yeah, that's me, Torvin here. I'm out. Peace.